You know what's crazy about mobile gaming these days? We've reached a point where offline games look so good, they can stand toe-to-toe with console titles. Think about that for a second. A few years back, people laughed at the idea that a phone could handle graphics close to PC or PlayStation. But now we've got these gorgeous offline games that not only look stunning, but also give you that same immersive experience. And the best part, you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need data, you don't need to wait for servers to load. You just open the game, and boom, you're in. So today we're looking at the best high graphics offline mobile games. These are the games that make you pause mid-fight just to admire the scenery, or replay a level just because the animations look too good. Some of them lean into realistic visuals. Others go for stylized or hand-painted art. But all of them share one thing. They pull you into their worlds, and they keep you there. Let's start with Ninja Arashi 2. Now, this one is special because it proves you don't need 3D realism to impress. It's side-scrolling, but the level design is so artistic that it feels alive. The snowy peaks, the foggy forests, the ruined temples in the background. It all looks hand-painted. The animations are crisp, and every movement feels sharp. You're flipping over traps, dashing through spikes, slicing enemies in half. It's intense, but also beautiful. And that's the contrast that keeps you hooked. The enemies are no joke either. They force you to think, to time your attacks, to stay sharp. So you're constantly balancing focus and admiration. You want to keep moving forward, but at the same time, you keep catching yourself thinking, wow, this is stunning for a mobile game. Now on the complete opposite side of tone, you got SpongeBob, the Cosmic Shake. And yeah, I know, at first it sounded like a kid's game, but don't underestimate it. The polish on this game is insane. It feels like a playable SpongeBob movie. The environments pop with color. Jellyfish Fields is packed with life. Glove World shines like a carnival. And even the smaller details, like bubbles floating through the air, feel alive. The animations are smooth, the cutscenes are clean, and the whole thing feels like it could run on console. What's cool is that it balances humor with quality. You're laughing at SpongeBob being SpongeBob, but you're also genuinely impressed at how good it looks. That's rare for a cartoon-based game. Dead Target Zombie 3D changes the tone again. This one is gritty, dark, and made to put you on edge. It's a classic zombie shooter, but the detail sells it. You're walking down broken city streets, flickering lights in the distance, shadows moving in the corners of your vision. The zombies look detailed enough to make you uncomfortable when they get too close. And every headshot feels sharp and satisfying. The lighting is what really gets you though. It creates this eerie mood where you're always tense, always waiting for the next jump scare. For an offline game, it feels surprisingly modern. And that's why it works. Shadow of Death 2 is where things get flashy. This game leans into style, and it does it perfectly. The world is dark fantasy at its core. You've got stormy skies, blood-red horizons, demonic enemies flying at you, and your character cutting through them with glowing weapons. The animations are fast, fluid, and flashy. It feels like an anime battle in motion. You're pulling off combos that light up the screen, and it never stops feeling satisfying. The offline grind makes it even better. You can just zone out, lose yourself in upgrading your gear, and keep pushing through waves of enemies. It's stylish, it's intense, and it looks incredible on a phone. Then there's Samurai Jack, Battle Through Time. And man, this one is pure nostalgia. If you grew up watching Samurai Jack, this game feels like coming home. But not in a lazy way. The environments look like the show, but sharper. The combat feels heavy and satisfying. Every slash of the sword lands with impact. And the voice acting adds so much immersion. Playing this offline feels like you're not just watching an episode, but actually living it. It respects the source material, and that's rare these days. You can tell the developers put real love into making it. Oddmar is the hidden gem in this list. And when I say hidden, I mean a lot of people don't even know it exists. Which is crazy, because it's one of the most beautiful mobile games ever made. It's a side-scrolling adventure where every single level feels like a painting. The colors are rich, the animations are playful, and the little details are what bring it to life. Fire flickers in caves. Grass sways in wind. Water ripples when you dive in. And it all feels magical. You're a Viking on a big journey, but it's more than just gameplay. It's like stepping into a storybook that decided to move. MadOut 2 is the wild card here. If you've ever wanted GTA on mobile, this is it. The graphics aren't perfect, but the scale is what makes it insane. You got a whole city to explore. Cars, traffic, pedestrians, and chaos waiting around every corner. You can drive, fight, explore, or just mess around. And the fact it works offline makes it even crazier. Most open world games demand internet, but here you get freedom anytime, anywhere. It feels alive. It feels unpredictable. And that's what makes it so addictive. Tower of Fantasy is normally talked about as an online RPG, but let's be real. Even offline, its visuals are worth talking about. It feels like an anime world on steroids. The landscapes stretch for miles. The skies glow with color. The character designs are polished and detailed. The combat is flashy, full of particle effects and wild animations. And the exploration is huge. You can climb mountains, glide through the air, and just wander for hours. It feels like a console-level RPG sitting right in your pocket. Dead Cells is a different kind of beauty. It's not realistic, but it doesn't need to be. This is pixel art turned into modern artistry. The lighting makes every environment pop. The animations are buttery smooth. Every dodge, every roll, every slash feels responsive. And the backgrounds tell their own story. Burning castles, dungeons filled with secrets, creepy underground tunnels. It's stylish, it's fast, and it looks stunning in motion. It's proof that high graphics isn't just about realism. Sometimes it's about making art move. And then we finish with Bright Memory Infinite. This game is ridiculous. Like, jaw-dropping ridiculous. The first time you play it, you honestly don't believe it's running on a phone. The environments look like they were pulled straight from a high-end PC game. The combat is cinematic and explosive. 1 second you're slashing enemies with a sword, the next you're blasting them with a rifle, and then you're chaining combos with crazy powers. The rain effects, the explosions, the lightning in the sky. It's all so detailed, so alive. This is the kind of game you use to show off to your friends, just to prove mobile gaming isn't what it used to be. And the fact it's offline makes it even more unbelievable. No servers, no lag, just pure action movie chaos in the palm of your hand. So those are the best high graphics offline mobile games out there. Each one brings something different. Some lean into dark and gritty. Others go for bright and colorful. And a few aim for full console-level realism. But the one thing they all share is immersion. They make you forget you're holding a phone. They pull you in, and they keep you there. And that's what makes them so special.